If you're over 50 and you sleep on this one side every single night, your heart, your spine, and even your brain could be quietly paying the price while you rest. You won't feel it happening. You'll wake up tired, achy, foggy, and blame it on age. But it might not be age at all. It might be your pillow, your posture, and one position doctors warn about more than any other. Hello, I'm Dr. William Scott, and I want to talk to you today about something so simple, so ordinary that almost nobody thinks twice about it: the way you sleep. We obsess over diet. We obsess over exercise. We count our steps, we watch our cholesterol, we take our vitamins. But we spend nearly a third of our entire lives asleep, and almost none of us ever stop to ask, is the way I'm lying down right now actually hurting me? Here's the truth. Your body at 50 is not the same body you had at 30. Your spine has lost some of its natural cushioning. Your blood vessels don't move blood quite as efficiently as they used to. Your joints are a little less forgiving. And your organs, your heart, your stomach, your lungs, are more sensitive to pressure and position than you'd ever imagine. So a sleeping position that felt perfectly comfortable in your younger years can, over time, start working against you. Not dramatically, not overnight, but slowly, quietly, night after night. In my years of practice, I've sat across from so many patients who came to me confused. They were tired all the time. Their lower back hurt every morning. Their arm went numb in the night. Some had heartburn that seemed to come from nowhere. And again, when we dug into their daily habits, one thing kept coming up: how they were sleeping. Not what they ate, not how much they exercised. How they positioned their body for 7 or 8 hours every single night for years. Let's talk about why this matters so much after 50 specifically. As we age, our circulation naturally slows down a little. Blood doesn't return to the heart as efficiently as it once did, especially from the legs and lower body. At the same time, the discs in our spine, those soft cushions between each vertebra, lose some of their water content and flexibility. They become less able to absorb pressure. Add to that the fact that our nervous system becomes a bit more sensitive to compression, and you start to see the picture. A position that puts sustained pressure on a nerve, a blood vessel, or a joint doesn't bounce back the way it used to. The body needs more recovery time, and sometimes it doesn't fully recover at all before the next night begins. Now here's where I want to walk you through what's actually happening, because understanding the why is what helps this stick. When you sleep on your stomach, your neck is forced to turn to one side for hours at a time. Picture holding your neck twisted like that while sitting upright. You'd never do it voluntarily for 8 hours, but asleep, you don't notice. This twisting compresses the small blood vessels and nerves in your neck and upper back. Over time, this can contribute to stiffness, headaches, and that nagging shoulder pain so many people over 50 just accept as normal. Stomach sleeping also flattens the natural curve of your lower spine, forcing it into an unnatural position for hours. Your lower back muscles, instead of relaxing and recovering overnight, stay subtly engaged trying to stabilize your spine. This is one of the most common and most overlooked reasons people wake up with lower back pain that seems to have no explanation. They didn't injure themselves. They didn't do anything strenuous. They just slept the wrong way, the same way, for years. But it's not only the spine. Stomach sleeping also puts direct pressure on your chest and abdomen. For someone older, especially someone managing digestion issues or minor heart sensitivities, this added pressure can make breathing slightly more effortful through the night and can worsen acid reflux, because lying face down can make it easier for stomach acid to creep upward. Many of my patients who complained of waking up with a sour taste or burning sensation in their throat were stomach sleepers without even realizing the connection. Now, side sleeping isn't automatically safe either. It depends entirely on which side and how. Sleeping consistently on your left side, for example, is generally considered gentler on the heart. because it allows gravity to assist circulation back toward the heart more efficiently, and it can actually help reduce acid reflux symptoms for many people. But sleeping consistently on your right side, especially without proper support, can place more pressure on internal organs and may not offer the same circulatory benefits. The real issue isn't that one side is evil and the other is perfect. It's that the body needs proper support and shouldn't be forced into a twisted or compressed position for hours without relief. This is the part most people never hear, and it's the heart of what I want you to understand today. It's not really about labeling one position as the villain. It's about pressure, alignment, and consistency. The danger isn't in sleeping on your stomach or your side occasionally. The danger is in doing it the same unsupported way every single night, for years, without ever adjusting your support system, your pillow, your mattress, your posture, to match what your body now needs at this stage of life. Let's talk about the mistakes I see most often, because I guarantee at least one of these applies to you or someone you love. The first mistake is sleeping completely flat on the stomach with the neck twisted to one side and no support under the torso. This is, in my professional opinion, one of the most common contributors to chronic neck and back stiffness in people over 50. The second mistake is using a pillow that's either too high or too flat. Many people have used the same pillow for years, never replacing it, never adjusting it as their body changed. A pillow that worked fine at 30 might now be holding your neck at an angle that strains it for hours every night. The third mistake is always sleeping on the exact same side, every night, without ever varying position. Our bodies were not designed to stay locked into one posture indefinitely. Consistent one-sided pressure, especially on the shoulder or hip, can contribute to joint discomfort and even circulation issues in that limb over time. The fourth mistake, and this one breaks my heart a little every time I hear it, is dismissing symptoms as just getting older. Numbness in the arm upon waking, stiffness that takes 30 minutes to shake off, a dull ache in the lower back every single morning. These are not simply badges of aging you must accept. Often, they are your body's way of telling you that something about your nightly routine needs adjusting. So here is the truth I want to reveal to you clearly, because I think this is the moment that matters most in this entire video. Your sleep position after 50 is not just a habit, it's a nightly decision that either supports your body's recovery or quietly works against it. The body you have now needs more thoughtful support than the body you had decades ago. This isn't about fear. This isn't about telling you that you've been doing everything wrong your whole life. It's about giving you the knowledge to make one of the simplest, most powerful changes available to you, for free, starting tonight. Now let's talk solutions, because awareness without action doesn't help anyone. The first thing I recommend to my patients is this. If you currently sleep on your stomach, try transitioning toward side sleeping with a pillow between your knees. This simple addition keeps your hips aligned and takes significant pressure off your lower back. It feels strange for the first few nights, but the body adapts quickly, often within a week or two. The second tip is choosing the right pillow height for your neck. Your neck should remain in a neutral position, not tilted up too high, not collapsed too low. A medium support pillow that fills the gap between your shoulder and your head, keeping your spine in a straight line, makes an enormous difference. If you wake up with neck stiffness regularly, this is often the very first thing I check. The third tip is to support your lower back if you sleep on your side. Placing a small pillow or rolled towel along your lower back, or simply ensuring your mattress isn't too soft in that area, helps maintain your spine's natural curve through the night instead of letting it collapse. The fourth tip, and one people underestimate, is mattress firmness. After 50, an overly soft mattress can allow your hips and shoulders to sink too deeply, throwing your spine out of alignment for hours. A medium firm mattress that supports your natural curves while still cushioning pressure points is generally what I recommend, though this can vary slightly from person to person. The fifth and final tip is simply this: don't force a single perfect position all night. It's natural and healthy to shift positions somewhat during sleep. What matters is that your starting position, the one you fall asleep in and return to most often, is supportive rather than compressive. Now, I do want to address what can happen if this pattern continues, ignored for years. And I want to be honest with you without exaggerating, because that's not the kind of doctor I want to be for you. When poor sleep posture continues unaddressed over a long period, the cumulative effect tends to show up as chronic stiffness, recurring back and neck pain, disrupted sleep quality, and increased daytime fatigue. Poor circulation patterns during sleep can also contribute to that frustrating sensation of waking up with a numb or dead arm. Persistent reflux from certain sleeping positions can, over years, contribute to ongoing discomfort and disrupted rest. None of this is meant to frighten you. It's meant to help you see that small, ignored signals tend to compound. The good news, and I want to emphasize this clearly, is that this is one of the most reversible health habits there is. Unlike many health issues that take months or years of effort to improve, sleep posture can often be corrected within days to weeks, simply through awareness and small adjustments. So let's bring this all together. Your body changes as you move through your 50s and beyond, and the way you sleep needs to change with it. The position that felt perfectly fine for decades may no longer be giving your spine, your circulation, and your organs the support they now require. This isn't about panic. It's about awareness. It's about recognizing that the tiredness, the stiffness, the unexplained aches you may have written off as simply getting older might actually be connected to something as simple and as fixable as how you position your body for sleep tonight. I always tell my patients the same thing. You don't need to overhaul your entire life to feel better. Sometimes the most powerful health changes are the quietest ones, the ones that happen while you're not even awake to notice them happening. Adjusting your pillow, adding support under your knees, choosing a slightly different position tonight than you did last night. These small shifts, repeated consistently, can make a real difference in how you feel when you wake up, how your back holds up through the day, and how rested your body truly becomes. If this video helped you understand your own sleep habits a little better, I'd genuinely love for you to hit subscribe, because I share simple, honest health insights like this every single week. The kind of practical knowledge I wish more people had access to long before problems start. And I want to hear from you directly. In the comments below, tell me your age and which side you usually sleep on. Let's see just how many of us together need to make this one simple change tonight. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.